And if you are calling in on the 3956 number, we cannot answer that. There's a problem with it, so you may want to try to dial another number. We're having that it keeps ringing and we can't answer, doesn't do it. So if it's a coach and you're calling in on that number, please call in on a different number, 1161 preferably.
And we paid the phone bill. It's
something with the line.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a technical issue. Anyway, let's get on. So I wanted to get that out there in case a coach is trying to reach us on that number. One coach who did reach us on a different number, and we're able to talk to him now, was Jordan Michael of the Minford Falcons. His team falling short at Widdersburg last night, 54-0. Tough game for you, Coach. Just couldn't really ever get anything going in the game.
Yeah, we're starting out the game. They got a good kick return on us. It's when you play a team like Willisburg, you got to avoid self-inflicted mistakes, and a special teams mistake like that hurts us right out of the gate. And then, that's a tough football team. They're playing some really good football right now in every phase of it. Couldn't get a lot going on. Defensively, we showed some bright spots. I mean, there was a few times we stuffed the run. We got them in third down a couple times, fourth down. And then they took some deep shots on us and connected, and we trailed pretty big there at halftime. But our problem, my guys, come back out and continue to battle to the end.
Of course, Curtis Glenn did some good things for you there. A lot on defense last night, had some good hits, and Bryce McLaughlin was really in on a lot of plays last night.
Oh yeah, Bryce is a tough kid, and him only being a sophomore, we remind him every day. Sky's the limit for him. He's on pace to have over 100 tackles as a sophomore, and there's a lot of fundamental things that we can still clean up with him. He's just got a great nose for the football and a physical kid, and most importantly, he's hard working. I mean, he puts in the work that it takes, and great preparation out of him. And I look forward to seeing what he can turn into here in the future.
Coach, as far as now turning the page, you will get your first edition of the Lucasville-Minford Road rivalry. Chuck has talked about it earlier with Coach Crabtree, and that one is one. That is the essence of a throwing the records out the window game. We've seen it just within the last few years. Both he and I have called those games throughout the years, and I know you've got to be looking forward to that first opportunity to take on the arch rival.
Oh, absolutely. Every opportunity you get to play your rival, you always want to come out on top. Being so close to each other, we share a lot of similarities, but that's something that our kids really want. We talked about it in the locker room. Some of our senior leaders stepped up and just talked about how much it would mean to them for us to come away with this victory. And we look forward to having a great week of preparation for it.
As you go into that game, you will be making the trip there to Valley. So you have a 3-game road trip to end the season, but an opportunity for you to end it on a positive note. There's been a number of times that it's really kind of been, the team with the better record, and neither of you have the records that you really wanted going into this game. But usually there's, more often than not in this game, there's an upset than actually the quote-unquote favored team winning.
Yeah, that's it seems that way in a lot of rivalry games. Being at Fairland, I remember playing Chesapeake, and all the way down to junior high. I mean, there were times that we weren't the better team, came out on top, and vice versa when we got to high school, and then even as a coach, always battle. It's just that rivalry nature that comes out of it. I think that what the message was to the kids was, the team with the better week of preparation has a better opportunity to come out here on top. And then, of course, when Friday comes around, we've got to limit those self-inflicting wounds. We got to clean up special teams. We have to take care of the football, all those things. And, we're excited. We're excited over here in Minford for this opportunity. We look forward to it Friday.
I don't know how much tape you've been able to see on Valley so far this year, but and again, maybe that's, you talk about the preparation. A lot of it is emotion. A lot of it's that that rivalry thing, just wanting to get the best of your rival. But what have you seen from Valley as you try to game plan that maybe really concerns you, that you feel like maybe if we can take this away or contain this, we've got a shot?
Well, we have I have one film on Valley from one of the earlier games, and they seem to really want to run the ball. It seemed like they got in some two-back high stuff a lot, and really want to try to run the ball on us. But again, I think it's a week 3 game, somewhere around there. So who knows what has changed? We'll have to see the film that I get sent. We're waiting to get that one back. So, with just me knowing some of the kids that are just kind of some of the what's going on at Valley, I do believe they want to run the football. Like I said, I haven't got into too much film study on them, but if that's the case, of course you got to stop the run, try to force them into 3rd and longs, and then kind of our issue this year is if we get them into 3rd and long, we got to get off the field. There's a lot of times we're getting them in those situations, but we give up big plays. So regardless of their offense, defense, we've got to eliminate big plays, and we got to eliminate turnovers on our end.
Well, Coach, you've had those growing pains, and it's just like with anything, even in life, you gotta crawl before you can walk, and you've kind of done those things this year. And I know as you try to point toward next season and better things to come, you could get an early jump on that with a win at Valley. We wish you the best of luck as you compete in that game. That'll be our Mix 99.3 game next week.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. Appreciate you guys having us on.
That's Jordan Michael, the head coach of the Minford Falcons, joining us here on the Saturday Morning Sports Line. We'll continue with more of the program after this timeout on Fox Sports AM 1260 and 95.7 FM.